Well, that was a fun little plane ride that we just had there. Got to go over there. We flew a little bit around over towards the jungle base, and I thought it kind of occurred to me that we can fly our ship everywhere that we want to go to now. So we don't have to walk anywhere. I think the only thing we have to worry about is kind of fuel consumption and things like that. But I think we'll be all right there. But welcome back everybody to the Lone Wolf Survival Series. This is episode 81. We're having a good time here. Hope you guys enjoyed last video. Last video was pretty awesome for me to make. We were able to get the ship up and running. We flew around, took a little miniature tour. Hey, what's going on there, Slick? Yeah, I would like to take you too. And we had a good little time doing it. Right now I'm just taking these pigs back over. I finally got to find a couple pigs. My dude, how are you stuck on that? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I got ourselves a little couple pigs and we're kind of just hand walking them. You know what? I have a path that's right over here. And this probably would make this a whole lot easier. My dude, how's the water? My dude, I brought some company, so you won't be all lonesome all by yourself. Hopefully they're smart enough to figure the fence gate thing out. Okay, cool, sweet. And then yep, you just pop right on in here, boop boop, and give me my thingy back. We should be good to go. Okay, cool. Now we've got some pigs in there, but we're over here revisiting the jungle project. Part of me wants to do a complete reset on this place because I mean the sandstone looks great in here. To me it really does, but I don't know if it really makes sense, to be honest with you, or if we continue to go with this theme. I don't know. I think this whole place just needs to be, the idea of it is cool. It just needs to be scrapped, I think. And another thing that I thought we could do is that somewhere along the line we could add a spaceport. I think this place right here could be really cool if I sat down and actually did some real life, like actual planning to it. You know what I mean? Like it could honestly work out really well. We need to add a landing pad is what we need to do, because we're going to start flying the ship everywhere. We're going to need a place to land it, and we can't just land it in the middle of the jungle because, well, to be honest with you, there's no place to land it. And yeah, we can't land it on top of a building. Well, I mean, not like you really could anyway. I don't know, you might be able to squeeze it on top of, between those two buildings right there. Also, it's sometimes really hilarious to just watch the iron golems to just climb the trees. It's pretty funny. I didn't know they could do that, but they can actually climb the vines and get on top of these trees right here. This is a fantastic view. At some point we got to go take care of that. Those weird glitchy floaty tree bits off over there. But if I was to scrap this idea, what would I do? You know what I mean? Like, would I make everything out of deep slate? I feel like deep slate is kind of like becoming the new cobblestone and stone brick, thing. I feel like that's kind of the new trend nowadays. I mean, it makes sense. It's a gorgeous block. It's an awesome variant blocks, but I just don't know. I don't know what I would change these buildings to, or maybe we just leave these like this, and it's gonna be kind of like the old area right here, and then we can kind of just start kicking the wall out right over here. I don't know. Maybe we'll start with the landing pad, and we'll kind of go from there. But the other half of me was thinking like, well, I mean, we can change everything to like wood, like what you would normally find in the jungle, which is trees and stuff like that. But I don't know. I like the way the sandstone looks in the jungle. I don't know. I don't really know. But I think what we'll do is we'll start with the spaceport, or the landing pad. Right. I want to put it somewhere right around in this area. It gives me a little bit room to play with on this side right here. Alright, so I did a little bit of clearing out. We got a nice little spot to work with here. The other thing I'm kind of worrying about, or not worrying, but wondering about is, do we make this off the ground? I imagine we make this, a little bit off the ground. Do you know what I mean? What is that? Oh, okay. But yeah, I think we did lift this off the ground a little bit, and we kind of have it probably, I really don't know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and then it actually sit right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it kind of puts that at 4 blocks. So maybe we go up by 1 more block, something like here, and then we just get rid of all of these. We'll put this guy right there, and yeah. So okay, so then we got like an odd number in a trunk right here, so we can like, okay, here's our center block. So if we want to do some type of funny design, then we can do that. But how big does this landing pad actually need to be? And what do we build it out of? Okay, so I think I got like a premise of a little sketch layout thing of what I'm thinking about here. We got like this little opening thing. We can kind of walk in here and this can kind of be like a garage, and I was imagining a tower out the back. I have a reference image that I'm using, but I don't know how well I'm actually executing this, so you know, there's that. But I'm thinking like maybe a tower can come off the side right here, and then like a little entrance that goes in there. Like I said, I'll pop the reference image up of what I'm trying to go for, but I'm not sure if I'm really nailing it or not. But I mean, you know, the landing pad is done, and then we got like this room in here. I'm not exactly too sure what to do with, or what to... I could place something right here, right? Okay, cool. Actually, I guess, yeah, I guess we could run with that. Alright, I'm starting to realize that I'm putting a lot more effort into this than what I originally thought I was going to, which is fine. It's good, because then now it's starting to challenge my building skills a little bit here. I got some torch spam a little bit to light it up. And so this right here is going to be kind of like the main garage area, and then this right here is going to be probably a bit more of like the machine shop and stuff, but I'm trying to make the tower kind of angle out this way. It's what I'm trying to achieve here. So we just kind of got something going on like that, and then that'll come up right to here, right? If I'm making this make sense a little bit, up and up right here, right? Yeah, and then this just kind of is going to come up like that, and then this right is going to be kind of the main tower area, which we could probably make a little bit longer, I would think. But I'm also thinking that maybe we should vary the blocks of the tower a little bit. Like maybe we could have, I'm not really too sure how we're gonna do the tower. Maybe we do the tower out of polished a little bit, because we already got this block right here. So maybe we'll do, yeah. Let's try to do that. Okay, so a little bit of a status update. This kind of went into a couple of renditions, but I think I'm at a point to where I like it. So the tower is actually going to sit, I think something like this is going to come up and then kind of curve in, come up. Yeah, come up and then curve in and then come back up. So, I mean, this right here, this little tower design right here is going to have to be reworked just a little bit, but I think I got the premise of how I want the back piece to go on right here. So it's going to be kind of like a little curve shaped little area. I think maybe we'll do maybe a half slab over the top of it or something, or maybe just stairs. I don't know, something to kind of like round it out just a slab bit. Other than that, I think I'm pretty, we're going to do, let's take this out and we'll just put that guy right there, so we can kind of have like a little, where it makes just a little bit of sense, I think. I kind of like that. I like that a lot. A little right there in the corners, just, and it also breaks up the color just a little bit, I think. I don't know really what I'm talking about half the time, but it works for me. Alright, so some progress has been made here. Some, not very much, but a little bit. I had an idea for, so I don't know where exactly we left off of. It's been a couple of days, but here's the back of the hut-ish, where like kind of the shop is going to be a little bit here, and maybe like some crew quarters. We might actually just do something like that to try to cover that up, and maybe something like that just to make it, I don't know, just to make it look a little bit better. And then somewhere right here, there's going to be a tower. I haven't decided where the tower is going to be just yet, but there is going to be a tower there. The inside hasn't changed too much. We've got some stone flooring right here, and then we also got, I dug out the floor in here, and I'm not 100% too sure what it is I want to put in here. Like, part of me was thinking, what's that block called? The cutter? No, not the cutter. The smithing table, right? It's called a smithing table. The one where, you know which one I'm talking about, right? The one that you use to upgrade your armor with. Well, I think it's called the smithing table. I don't quite remember, but I'm thinking about using that one. I want some type of metal looking block to go in there. I'm actually out of cobblestone. I don't quite understand how this works. I have all this other crap, all this other regular stone, and yet I've got no cobblestone whatsoever. And like, these chests are empty. I think that chest is, yeah, filled with all that stuff. But I did manage to scramble up through a bunch of books I had laying, or a bunch of efficiency ones that I had laying around. I've been able to go ahead and upgrade our Fortune 3 pickaxe to an efficiency 5, which means I'm going to go find a place and I'm just going to dig, yeah, I'm just going to dig it up. Oh, doesn't the island look spectacular just rolling up to it like this? I think it looks pretty good. I'm still pretty proud of all this, except for this bridge. At some point, I want to come back and redo this bridge because I'm just not happy with it. And I guess I never got to covering that up. And I feel like I'm missing some stuff here. I wonder if I did that deliberately. Not too sure. But a lot of mining did get done. I managed to pick up a bunch of cobblestone and some furnaces, so I think we should have enough to go back over and, hey, open that up, and replace the floor with these furnace blocks. I think they look great as a floor decoration, as far as going for like kind of industrial or metal looking builds, and you can kind of make some cool patterns with it. But as nighttime rises, or the sunset falls, however you want to put that statement, it is time for me to call off the episode. I don't know what I'm going with sometimes, and I just pressed a couple of the wrong buttons there. Here we are. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please click the like button, and I am jacking this all up. And press the subscribe if you want to keep me motivated to make more of these. I'll just catch you in the next episode.